I'm trying to get to Ohio, and there's a fucking school bus. Then there's nine. Oh man, 9 million semi trucks. There's more semi trucks than there's ever been in the world. And then I'm like, all right, I got rid of them. And you know what? The lane on the highway, it turns into a 1-lane highway. And then people don't know how to drive. And then you know what else happened? A tractor. I got a tractor. I get off the highway. There's a tractor. I just saw an airplane, and the first thought that came to my mind was, thank God that one is in the sky.
Hey everybody, welcome to a podcast. Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing.
That's so amazing. I really like how this poor lady is literally the only good part of my state now.
Oh my God, dude. Spit on that thing. Oh man, dude.
It's not like it's been around for like 6 months and it's lost all its steam. It's still really funny.
Dog, have you listened to the Hawk Tuah podcast at all?
I have. They talk about ladies' parts and how to shave and such.
Wait, have you listened to like a full episode of that shit?
No. I don't think I can legally do so without wanting to die inside.
Yeah, I only I've seen highlights, if you want to call them that, but mostly I've just seen there's that one commentary channel, Memulous, and he's made like 2 videos on it, and it's just, I mean, how, like, seriously, like, what's the point of us even doing this show anymore?
Yeah.
When Hawk Tuah is out there.
Talk Tuah stole all of our thunder, man. We're going to have like 2 views on this one.
Yeah, no, that's where all of our views are going to fucking go, dude. All of our listeners, all of our views, like, we'll have like the 2 gooners in our audience that like love this stuff. They'll stick around, but the other 18 people, family and friends that watch this shit, they're gone, dude. They're long gone. Sure. They ain't even gonna bother checking this shit out this week. It ain't gonna matter to them.
Yeah, it's such a shame too, because before Hawk Tuah Girl, Nashville was already toxic.
Is she from Tennessee?
Yeah. So after Hawk Tuah Girl, Nashville is even more toxic. It is very depressing.
Yeah, Nashville, even when like all the times I've been there, it seemed like Midwest white girl that wishes she was Southern Mecca, and now it seems like it's like basically the Hawk Tuah shit has made it like, you know, Mecca times 2, I guess. I guarantee you there's double of the white girl wasted shit going down on Music Row like tonight compared to like fucking 4 years ago or whenever it was that I was there last.
It's wild how different places you go to can be over time. Like I had to work a shift over in Nashville not too long ago, about a week, and there was also a bunch of New Yorkers there. Because the Jets came into town and completely just trounced the poor Titans.
Man, they a bunch of fucking Guidos coming in and be like, hey, where you get the fucking lasagna around here?
Exactly. It was so much of that shit as they were entering the stadium.
Pizza, what the fuck it is? The Jets lost, I can't even eat a pizza around this fucking town.
As they were entering town, the entire time, it was just Jets chants after they won. And I had to zone it out. I don't know what else I could have done. And then the whole Nashvilleian side of it is even worse. Because so many people have moved from California to Tennessee because there's one less tax and it costs way less to live. So now there's like a third of Nashville, which is literally just California. And it's the most annoying ever.
That doesn't surprise me at all. I know it's crazy. There, I was looking at like a map or something. It was like an infographic. There's like movement on it. I'm retarded. I'm not gonna read a report on something. I need like it has to be like a pop-up book for babies if I'm going to remember anything.
Yeah.
So I saw it and it was like basically it had like lines that were like kind of it was based on transparency or something on like the amount of people leaving like California and going to different parts of the country, and I was very pleased to find out a lot of these people ain't coming to Ohio. Thank God. I mean, we're really
It's all
Ohio's become such a
Tennessee,
flyover
Georgia.
state.
It's all Tennessee,
Yeah.
Georgia, man. And they get stuck in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them going to like Denver,
Mhm.
like Austin right now is like huge with those fucking idiots, and there's another one that was like really interesting to me. I think it was like Milwaukee, Wisconsin or something. For some reason, a bunch of people like just had to fucking go to Milwaukee.
Hell yeah.
It was something like that. I don't know, or maybe Minnesota or something like that. I don't even know, dude. But it's just them fucking Californians can go suck a fucking dick, dude. Stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Nashville is just kind of a mess. Not too long ago.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, it was a situation where they had to ban certain like celebratory things, like the trolley carts where people would like pedal them and move them.
Yeah, dude. That's like getting drunk with exercise. That's all that is.
Yeah, they banned that shit. They were like, "That's not."
They did?
Yeah, they banned it for like a month, and then people are
You're
like,
shitting
"I don't
me,
have a
dude.
way of living anymore. Please let
Oh my
these be
God.
allowed again."
Dog, those were fucking everywhere last time I was down
Yeah.
there. That's actually like
It's literally an
learning.
attraction.
That's learning that your
so-
favorite family member died. Basically, that's what that is.
Yeah, but they brought it back almost immediately when COVID started to die down a little. And people were just like, "Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Oh, this is going to be great." So now it's like every 2 streets, there's like 16 trolleys of people just drunk off their asses at 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that was really the height of Nashville, I think.
That and
I don't think
that and Derrick Henry, poor old Derrick Henry, the running back.
Yeah, dude. Derek running into walls, Henry. But I don't think I've ever told this on the show, but one of the times we toured down in Tennessee, we had a show in Memphis, and we got lucky enough that because Memphis, that's like a black city, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We had the fucking fortune of playing a fucking show in Memphis on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And that's the city that they fucking shot that motherfucker in, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
so. We were just a bunch of fucking crackers coming up in fucking Memphis, and meanwhile all the black people are celebrating like, yeah, Martin Luther King Jr., that guy's fucking awesome, and we were like, oh fuck, like, what are we even doing here right now? Or it might even, I don't know if it was MLK Day or if it was no, it was the anniversary of when he was killed, so arguably an even worse time to be in Memphis as a white person.
Yeah.
But I mean, the show went pretty well, and I mean, the locals were pretty nice to us. The Gibson Guitar Factory was like down the fucking road from us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
I don't know. There's a guitar store pretty close to where I live, and I'm starting to get that itch where I need to get into instruments. I've never really been an instrument guy, but unless it's my voice, hey. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I don't really touch instruments. But I saw this very good-looking bass guitar, and in the back of my head, I was like, if I had enough money for it on G, I would get it. You know?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of bass it was? Because, I mean, I used to fucking play bass in a band. I played guitar first, rhythm guitar, which is just the shitty version of lead guitar. And then after that, I played bass. And I liked playing bass in a band, in that context, in that band, a lot better than rhythm guitar, I would say. But if you're looking to get into instruments, man, like, hit me up. I'm a pretty good resource for something like that. I don't know a lot. But when it comes to guitars and shit, I can talk some good shop about that.
Yeah, I think it was just like a normal-ish 5-string. I don't know the proper brand.
Hell yeah.
I don't know the proper brand, but it was a 5-string. And I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, ooh, there's something there that piqued my interest.
Yeah, and I will say Nashville does have some, like, fucking immaculate music shops and stuff. Like, the best music shops I've ever been in have been in Tennessee as a whole. I've been to probably 5 different ones down there, like, mostly in the Nashville, Memphis area. And they have Guitar Center, like, everywhere, but you get better pickups at the Tennessee Guitar Centers than you do the ones up here, because, like, everybody up here either plays, like, noise rock house shows and beats the shit out of their stuff, or they play, like, death metal, and then, like, the fucking country guys, like, they don't want to get rid of their shit because fucking great grandpappy played this with his dick for fucking 90 fucking years. I can't get rid of this. It still has the skin of his tip all over the fucking strings. I ain't restraying it and, like, as long as I've had it, because it has grandpappy's dick skin on it. Like, that's, like, the absolute state of instrument buying in Ohio is kind of fucking dog shit, if I'm being honest.
Still on the track of anything in Tennessee in a way here.
Yeah.
I just got my first set of boots. Like, fancy, pretty boy
cowboy boots.
Yeah, I got some boots.
Oh man, you got some country boy boots.
I don't live in the proper area to properly use them, but I got boots now.
Gonna get yourself a hat too,
dude.
Get yourself some boots and a hat.
Maybe,
tie.
Maybe next time I'm in Nashville with my family. Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you get them? Did you get them at the Boot Barn?
How did you know?
Was it the one on Music Row?
It was one in one of the malls nearby.
Damn. I was going to say, if it was the Music Row one, I played a show there one time, oddly enough, at the Boot Barn of all
That's
places.
cool as shit.
That's real, dude. That's fucking 100% real.
But yeah, I got this pair of boots in a deal where you buy one set of
dick.
You buy one set of boots and you get another 2 pairs free.
Damn, did you get 2 pairs of boots?
Well, my mom got a pair, my dad got a pair, and I got a pair.
Oh, okay. So you turned boot buying into a family function.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty based, dude. That's based.
Instead of
with the family unit and everything.
Instead of like $700, it was like $300 because it only charged for 1 pair of boots.
Nice, dude. You'll have to send me a picture of them fucking boots. I have a pair of cowboy boots myself. They're all black. They're like Johnny Cash boots, so I can feel like a guy that's been to prison and plays the acoustic guitar at times. So, no, you'll have to send me a picture of those. This sounds pretty dope.
But yeah, if I remember right, it's kind of like, I'm not a Christian man, but the shape of like the design on the boots kind of look like a cross in a way. Maybe I'm just blind. Yeah. Maybe I'm blind. I don't know. But
you were like, you don't know what a cross looks like.
No, it might
pretty
not
cut and dry.
It might not properly look like a cross. It's more like just like similar shape. But
yeah, it's a plus. It's they're boots for cowboys that like wrangling steer and doing mathematics.
It turns out it's a fucking capital T. I'm just completely wrong. But yeah,
that'd be a shitty design for a fucking cowboy boot, dude.
Yeah, but they're dark blue, like a very pretty blue, as like a suede design for it in a way, yeah. And
nice.
Yeah, it's just very funny that it's taken nearly like 10 years for any of us to actually express interest in getting a pair of boots
And
down
being
in
a
Tennessee.
wrangler. Are you gonna get like one of them ornate like cowboy shirts too, with like the double-breasted pocket and like it has like a bunch of like curly cues and shit
No,
on it?
I'm too short for that to look good, unfortunately.
Dude, you're taller than me. What the fuck are you
Dude,
talking
I'm
about?
5'9", 5'10"-ish.
Dog, are you fucking short mogging me right now, dude? Like that's fucking bullshit. How could you do that to me? Fucking straight short mogging. I can't believe you right now.
I just know like a shirt like that, you need to build up your chest. I have no build on the chest area.
Like, hey, maybe my gynecomastia actually is like coming. You know that works for me then. For once, I have a reason not to complain about it like a bitch.
Mm-hmm. It's very interesting for people to come over from a different state and then go to Tennessee. And I can properly say that now since I've been here for like 9 years. But yeah, it's very interesting to see like Californians come over here or any sort of tourist come over here because they assume what a Tennessean life is. They don't know. So half of the time is people dressed up in Southern garb all the fucking time in like any sort of Walmart or Kroger or Sam's Club.
You're talking about what it's actually like right now?
Yeah, it feels like that.
Okay.
Like a lot of like random blonde ladies from California wearing like very expensive shorts and shit instead of like a beat down denim outfit that's been there forever. Like they just go for expensive stuff and say they're a country girl, which is really funny.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how it is up here. I mean, there's like, cause there's like country bars, you know. Well, I think all 50 fucking states have a country bar, obviously. But for some reason in Ohio, you get that crowd there, but then you just don't see it anywhere else. I mean, even I live in the fucking boonies. People actually wrangle cattle and shit out where I live, and like you don't see. You know, some dude walking around with his Spurs and a fucking 10-gallon hat looking like he's like Ram Ranch or some shit.
Yeah, you're not fucking Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, dude, I ain't like, people aren't wearing the Tombstone special out where I'm at.
It's been really interesting to get back into Red Dead Redemption 2 a little.
Is that why you got the boots? Because of Red Dead?
No, it was just accidental timing.
Oh, wait, was it spur of the moment? Get it? Spurs, cowboy boots? Oh, man, dude, I'm killing it today, bro.
Wednesday, Logan was like, oh, shit, I really want to play a game with people. And since Minecraft on the Discord has kind of gone to the wayside, we were like, well, we could go back to the craft. Or I could set up Red Dead on my computer somehow. Or we could play Sea of Thieves. And Logan was like, well, I have Red Dead installed. And I was like, shit, okay. So I bought it again. But I bought just the online section, which was like $10.
Yep.
And I played like 20 minutes of it before he got on for the podcast here, and it just kept disconnecting. It kept going, I don't want to run. Stop. I don't want to run right now. It's
Cucked
really
by Cockstar,
annoying.
dude. That's fucked.
Yeah. I made a character. It was this nice Asian lady, skinny too. And I was trying to load into the map, and it just crashed. I was like, oh, that's fun.
Yeah, god damn it, I can't be Chinese in a video game anymore. What else am I gonna fucking do now?
How fucking racist can a game be?
That would have driven me to self-harm if I couldn't be Chinese in a video game.
It's the game's fault, not mine.
Do you think in Red Dead, if you make your Red Dead on character Asian, they ride the horse like bad.
Maybe. Maybe there's an added difficulty there.
Like the controls are reversed. It's like what is it in Halo where you go down and you look up? It's
Inverted.
Yeah, inverted. When you pick a Chinese character for Red Dead, your controls on the horse are inverted.
It kind of reminds me of this is going to be a related joke. So, is that how Chinatown Wars Grand Theft Auto works? You just drive terribly as a Chinese man in Chinatown Wars?
Yeah, I think so. I've never played the game, but I would imagine just like through, just by assumption. You can cough. It doesn't matter. This show fucking sucks.
It's not terrible. It's just pretty simplest.
No, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I learned I was fucking at school, obviously, this week. I go to school pretty much every day that isn't Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, if I do fucking like commercial HVAC work, there's a chance that they'll drop one of the AC units onto the building using literally the GTA 5 cargo bob. And I'm really fucking hoping I'll get to see that first person. Like that sounds fucking hilarious.
Hey, dude, go in first person. Just flip off the guy flying.
Dude, start emoting and shit.
Hell yeah, just in this fucking scene.
Yeah, start doing the jack off fucking emote on GTA for the fucking chopper pilot.
You do one of these. There used to be Up Yours as a fucking emote, and I think they removed it.
Yeah, I remember that one. I feel like if the chopper pilot isn't like a true GTA 5 gamer like you and I, they wouldn't quite get the reference, and they'd think that I'm actually trying to offend them. But realistically, I feel like if you're at a level in your job where you're piloting helicopters, you probably don't have that much time for video games anyway.
But
so
also
they probably
these
just think I'm
guys-
just fucking with them, and
But,
they get out of the
these guys
chopper and try
flying
to
it
fight me.
probably play Grand Theft Auto like at least once in their life.
Yeah, that's what inspired them to want to fly the cargo bob. Is
Exactly.
That they played
They're
GTA
like, oh, I
online.
want to carry a tank so bad right now.
yeah, dude.
I just want to glitch it so that the fucking hook works on the tank and then fly it in the air.
Remember when motherfuckers, like, somebody would get in the tank, another guy would get in the cargo bob, they'd fly up in the air with the tank attached to said cargo bob, and then people would just essentially, they'd just have like a fucking cannon, and they'd just fly around and just fucking murder you.
Yeah, but
I mean, that shit was
the
mad
only
disrespectful
issue
back
is
then.
they added weight to the tank, so you're only like 20 yards above the ground at all times.
Thank God, that shit
That
pissed
was the
me
only
off.
like tough part of setting it up.
That shit was rough.
I remember Cody got pissed off and he like goes on tank rampages like once a year in the game, and then Jordan would get a cargo bob and pick him up. And now they both haven't played it in like 3 years. It's fucking crazy how time moves.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with the Springfield, Ohio shit recently. However, I've heard that it's been debunked by the deep state, you-know-who's. But that's just something I'm going to choose to believe still. That's too fucking funny.
Here's a weird question. I don't know if I brought it up before. But are the Haitians from Mafia 3 the same Haitians in Springfield, Ohio?
Yeah, you asked that one last show, and I forget what I answered. My answer now is yes. They absolutely are the same Haitians from Mafia 3.
Hell yeah.
They're just
they're just from Haitian. Like they're from Haiti.
They're from Haitian.
They're from Haiti.
From Haitian,
That's all
aren't
they are. They're just from Haiti. It's the same. I guess.
What's the irony too that these guys come from a country called Haiti, and then they go to a town in America, and everybody in that town hates them. You think that's the reason at the end of the day that those people are so pissed at him? Because they're like, yeah, I guess we're just supposed to hate him. I mean, it's in the fucking name, right?
Mm.
That would be my reaction. Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
who gives a shit?
If you read Poland, like if you read Polish the wrong way, it's polish. So are they just gonna like polish your shoes all day?
No, they're gonna huff the shoe polish. They're gonna huff cleaning chemicals and get really high, and then that's how they got the this is real, by the way. That's how they got the stereotype of being dumb and lazy, because they'd huff shoe polish all the time. And they still do that to this day, Polish American people. So I stand in solidarity with them. You know, everybody likes to get the rock. Some people, it's drinking. For the Polish, it's huffing cleaning solvent, and for a sad select few of people, it's child pornography. So,
man, don't let Howie Mandel near Germans, man.
Dude, I bet he's never been to Germany.
Exactly, man. There's so many fucking germs there, dude. He would freak out. He would shave more than his head. He would shave the top of his fucking skull, dude. It'd be crazy.
Is Howie Mandel Jewish? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Let me look that up. Let's see. This is the Guess If He's Jewish segment of the show.
Proper research of the show.
Yeah, I need to, before I make a joke, I need to really, let's see, Howie Mandel Jewish. He is Jewish.
Yeah, he'd be terrified of Germans, man.
Well, the crazy thing is, like 80 years ago, he'd be the germ, according to the Germans.
True.
But now it's the fucking roles are reversed when it comes to Howie Mandel's viewpoint on the whole world.
Do you think that makes him secretly racist too?
He probably is. I'm sure everybody that's in some kind of celebrity stance is like at least a little bit racist. You know what I mean? Everybody hates somebody. Let's be honest here.
John Stamos, is Stamos a racist?
Yeah, probably. I mean, well, he wore that whole biker getup, and I know a lot of them, like 1%er biker gangs, like they're like, yeah, white people only. So I mean, maybe. Who knows? I'm just gonna say yes. John Stamos, friend of the show, John Stamos is unfortunately a racist. Yeah. Just like friend of the show, Tuah girl, she's also probably racist.
I heard she's also sexist in some ways.
She's sexy? Yeah, dude.
Thanks for the save there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
But yeah, it's just, man, it's tough that, like, for the newest generation of people watching stuff online, they stick on one joke for fucking ever. Like, Tuah Girl has been around for like 6 months, and Skibbity Toilet's been around for like a year now.
I feel like Skibbity Toilet's kind of fallen off.
In a way, yeah.
They're kind of like I feel like they're slowly kind of turning into a. Oh, that's right. They are making a movie. Do you think it'll be out in time before Skibbity Toilet fully falls off?
It's going to be like the Angry Birds movie. It's going to be like 3 years too late.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. When's the fucking Skibbity Toilet movie supposed to come out? This is important information to me. I need to know this. It's
after another Transformers and another Transformers and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. And then it'll come out. So my guess is like 2027.
Fuck, dude.
Maybe like
I gotta wait that long for like the best cinematic experience this decade has ever seen.
Yeah, we're just gonna hear Skibbity Dop 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 for 2.5 hours, with TV head going in the background. I don't know if I got cut off there.
No, you didn't. I don't know. The Skibbity Toilet movie really can't be as bad as the FNAF movie was for me. I I just know if I'm seeing Skibbity Toilet, I'm getting drunk beforehand because that's in theaters. I'm seeing it drunk, and because that's what I did with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Guess
and
what comes out next year? Probably
what?
FNAF 2, featuring
Fuck
Josh
yeah, dude! They're making a
Hutchinson.
second one, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They should get Michael Bay to direct the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's movies.
Yeah, they start making it so that they transform into like different creatures if they're an animatronic.
Yeah,
Like,
do you think Chica's gonna have like toy Chica's gonna have like hella cake like in the games? You know?
yes. I bet this
has
is just drooling back there.
You gotta
He's just
bleep
like,
that out.
yes.
You have to bleep that term out, dude. We can't have that on the show because it's getting uploaded today. But you got to bleep that one out. But no, that's exactly what happened. You know, I just, I don't know, man. I'm really, I'm trying to text and do the show right now because you know this is like what podcasting is.
Exactly.
It's playing on your phone and.
You're searching for more Howie Mandel facts in the background.
Well, no, I'm looking up the toy Chica's ass, dude. I need to,
Unironic.
Yeah.
Some one thing you want to do.
yeah, dude. I'll be sitting there later staring at a blank TV like Chris Kyle in American Sniper,
fuck yeah,
and I'll be like, I'll be looking. It'll be like fucking FNAF Chica pornography, but the TV will be off, and I'll just that's what I'll be. That's what'll be going on. In my sight line, I'll be hallucinating it.
Oh man, Shane. Sometime before Friday next week, we gotta record. By the way.
Oh, okay.
Because
yeah, that's fine.
Because I'm gonna be traveling back from my misadventure on Friday morning.
Are you? We'll schedule this after the show.
Yeah,
this is.
I just wanted to give an FYI so you can start processing that ahead of time.
And you're giving me an FAQ on your fucking on your schedule.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, because you're going to New Vegas.
Yeah, I'm gonna see Mr. House in person, and he's gonna go, I'm a house
Nice,
and
dude.
I'm a Mister.
Dude, are you excited to see the orb?
The sphere?
Yeah, the sphere,
The
whatever it is. I
sphere,
call it the
man.
orb. I feel like that's more esoteric.
The sphere is gonna be pretty fucking cool. I won't lie. I'm gonna probably see SpongeBob's stupid face on it the entire time, and he's gonna be blinding my hotel window, like that video.
Dude, that's gotta suck if you have a hotel next to the fucking sphere, dude.
You're trying to sleep, and there's just yellow in your window at night.
Especially if it's fucking SpongeBob SquarePants.
I really hope it's fucking Kirby. Kirby takes up the sphere when I'm over there, so there's just pink in the background.
No, like, I hope somebody takes a Flipper Zero. Have you ever heard what that is?
I have no clue what a Flipper Zero is.
It's this little fucking gadget that you can do to like you can hack traffic lights like in Watch Dogs and like make them turn like green if they're red, and like you can skim people's credit card information and you can use them to like if you need like key card access to shit. I think if the access point, there's a certain level of encryption it can't get through.
Yeah.
But it can get through a lot of levels of encryption. But you can essentially just let yourself into whatever place you want, like, and you can use the Flipper Zero as a key card. It's pretty neat, honestly. I want one for legal reasons.
Hell yeah.
And not credit card skimming. That's I
Dude,
made a joke there, but
I
I
hate
genuinely
that
I'm not
shit.
doing that shit.
Unironically, that's like the worst thing you can do is put a skimmer
well,
on a credit card situation.
Yeah, well, I'm broke, so the last thing I would want anybody to fucking do is skim my fucking credit card, dude.
That's fucked.
But
man.
like I was saying, I really hope somebody takes a Flipper Zero and is able to like just put like gay porn on the fucking sphere or something.
I'm gonna say brothers instead of the proper phrase, but what if they put two brothers kissing on on the sphere?
Yeah, two fellas kissing.
Yeah,
I would like that. What if somebody put like free like in like vor pornography on there, like the belly's really big and round, but it's on the sphere, so it's like even bigger.
Family Guy vor on the sphere.
Yeah, dude.
What if they put Crazy Frog on the sphere and he still has his dick out?
Imagine killing yourself while the Crazy Frog, bow, 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 like that shit is going on the sphere. Like you see that and you're just like, bye.
Oh my gosh. What else could you put on the sphere? You could put a whole Let's Play of New Vegas on the sphere, and you could have.
What if the sphere was built and like before Stephen Paddock did that big fucking shooting in Las Vegas, and that was his reason. Like, there's no motive to this day for why he did that. But what if that was his motive? He hated that fucking sphere so much.
I don't think the sphere was implemented until after him, though.
No, it wasn't. That was the joke. That one fell flat. That was a bad one.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I took your
can't all be
joke out
hits,
back
folks.
and shot it. My bad.
Can't all be hits, folks.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they put on the sphere when I'm over there. And it's going to be even cooler to see what type of shit I get to showcase from behind me if we do have a window in the room, which I hope we do.
Do you know what part of Vegas you're staying in?
Pretty close to the Strip. Pretty close. Like
nice, dude.
One block over from the Strip, I think. Maybe two.
That's sick. You should go to Zach Baggins' Ghost Museum. That's there. Pretty much like I guess there's I saw this from a Meat Canyon video, so don't act like this is like some like new shit that I'm telling you about, but apparently there's TVs in there, and every room you go where there's an exhibit, you get the TV comes on and it's all spooky and shit like Poltergeist, and it's Zach Baggins on there, and he's like, I paid $20,000 for this fucking piece of shit that they claim has a ghost in it. People come in here and claim to faint when they come near this object. And it's like, no, they faint because they didn't drink enough water and they're in the desert. like they came from fucking Maryland or something, and they were like, yeah, I don't need to drink any water. I don't need none of that shit. That shit's all contaminated over there in Maryland. And they go to the fucking desert, don't drink enough water, and they pass out in Zach Baggins' gay-ass ghost museum.
I really, I have no clue who's performing where. I know there's always Cirque du Soleil over there.
Yeah, are you going to any shows in Vegas?
I'm not sure yet.
Are you going to gamble?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, debt maxing, bro.
Unironically, I might splurge a little on the flight over. Unironically, like in the airport. Because apparently there's slot machines in the airport. So,
no shit.
So I might just fucking dispense a handful of pocket change to see if I win anything.
Yeah, just lose all your money before you actually get to Vegas itself.
Yeah, we have set budgets for all the days we're over there, but I also have my own pocket money, so I might just toss my pocket money into one of the machines there and see how much I get.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. I've always wanted to go to Vegas. Oh yeah, you could smoke weed there legally. Are you gonna fucking get high off your balls, man? You gonna
worst case scenario, if like my parents are busy and I still got stuff to do, like probably the pod throughout that time span.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but there is a small interest in the idea.
Dude, you can literally smoke it anywhere there, like in public and everything. I'm serious. I'm not even fucking with you.
Kratom? Is Kratom strong?
So I've done kratom before actually, and if you take enough of it, it's just like doing pills basically, like OxyContin.
Mm.
Like you'll kratom, you'll feel sick to your stomach, and you're like half of it is trying not to throw up the kratom, and the other half of it is just like opium high basically. I still have kratom, I just haven't done it in a fucking long time. But no, like I was saying about the weed though, one of the drummers I played with in my band, my old band, he went to Vegas, and according to him, and really wasn't a guy to lie about shit. He sparked up next to a cop just because he could,
Hell
and
yeah.
the cop didn't do shit to him. Like I'm sure if you blow it in a cop's face, that's one thing, but just like, having a fucking J or some shit and just fucking hitting it next to a cop, they can't do shit. Pretty much, legally speaking.
It's been a while since, well, actually last week I talked about football.
Yeah.
Update, I have won my second fantasy week in a row.
Nice, dude.
Very nice. Very nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It was a 70-point margin at one point, and then it turned into a 60-point margin, and that was it. And I was like, uh-oh, I'm a little too good.
Yeah.
This week I had to face my dad in the fantasy league, and I'm not sure if I'm going to win this one.
Dude, if you win, he might throw you out to the streets, bro.
Honest.
Depending on how serious he gets about it.
Unironic, the past 2 years that I've been doing fantasy stuff, he's won both times. He's like the one kryptonite on my schedule every year. So,
why isn't he in the NFL?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He needs to be, bro.
I mean, if Tom Brady can play until he's 45, I think they can put my dad in.
Yeah, put me in, coach.
But yeah,
dude, how many of them fucking New York Guidos do you think at the Jets game were like, "Hey, let me get in there. I'll make that touchdown right now, asshole."
Well, I'm not gonna go into super specifics because I don't know how closely my work's lining up with the podcast. Like if they even care for me to bring it up. But I will say, a lot of the New Yorkers were just very excited when they got in. And when they couldn't get in because their purses were a little too big, or one guy carried a knife, but he was in a handicap chair, like a remote scooter, with a fucking switchblade in his possession. And I was just like, holy shit. You guys let him through
with the switchblade?
Yeah, I was just like, that guy is going to kill somebody if we don't take that knife.
What if he had a bomb in the wheelchair?
We should have checked. We didn't check that at all. We just let him through. Which is technically bad security. But still, it was just very funny because every person that's a Titans fan, every Tennessean, just perfectly fine going in. But it was like every 10 Jets fans, we would have to move them over and make sure they know, hey, your possessions are too big, and to NFL regulation has to be smaller. We had to do that every 10 people. It was crazy. It was a good.
That's insane,
it was a
dude.
good game. I saw the Jumbotron part of it.
Oh no shit! Were you on the
corner.
Jumbotron?
I was not. I was outside of the stadium technically.
Oh yeah, with your AR-15,
yes.
your NFL issue AR.
My NFL issued. It is issued to literally only deflate people's skulls and footballs, and that's about it.
Nice. That's so based.
That's unironically a good joke. But
damn, dude, Jester maxing.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
I saw the bottom left corner of the Jumbotron, and I saw the little ticker, TICKER.
Whoa, dude, you can't be saying that shit on this. This ain't that type of podcast.
That's why
dude.
I spelled it out.
Ticker? Really? Can't say that shit, dude. That's
But yeah,
fucked up.
I saw the little ticker. You keep looking up like I'm saying the bad word, man. Of every like score of every game in the corner. I kept seeing that, and I was just like, oh, I can track fantasy through this. I don't even have to look at my phone. I just pay attention to work and then look over at the Jumbotron and then see that little splurb on the corner, and I know exactly what's going on.
That's actually fucking cracked that you're at the fucking game, you're doing your job, you're doing security, and you're like, oh well, looks like my fantasy league's doing pretty good. Oh, that guy has a weird bomb shape under his fucking t-shirt.
Well,
whatever.
Well,
my fantasy
I
team's
wasn't,
kicking ass right now.
I wasn't slacking off during this time. I already had checked through as many people as possible into the stadium, so it was literally a barren wasteland where I was working. So then I turned around and watched a little.
You had to eye suspicious characters through your rifle scope, too.
Exactly, dude. I had to find Aaron Rodgers at least twice with my weapon.
Maybe that's why you won that, because like they knew somebody heard through the grapevine team that you were armed, ready, and if you were gonna lose this fantasy football bout, there's blood to be shed.
Yeah, dude. They saw my itchy trigger finger and they got terrified real quick. I'm getting used to this job, so whenever it was like a blank space of time outside of looking at the small little splurb that says the scores, I would just pace, like unironically just pace around to make sure I was paying attention to the surroundings. Yeah. Because like half of the people I was working with at the gate, they were not doing that. And I was just like, what if somebody just came up with a weapon and aimed it at us? We literally could not do anything about that if we're not looking the way I'm looking, you know?
Yeah, well, like, just because it's not a school doesn't mean a mass shooting can't happen. I mean, let's be honest here.
You gotta keep it refreshed in your head. There's a guy there. There's a guy way over here. There's a drunk man right there. You have to, like, with the scope and everything. But, but you just have to, like, make sure that everything's in order so you're not, like, stressing out later when it comes up. We had to call 911. There was a shooting out in Lot B, you know?
Yeah, and you have to keep contact with the sniper team, too. You have to be like, sniper team sick, anything.
I have to wiggle the red dot.
At the 5 o'clock mark.
Yeah, I got to wiggle the red dot on my flashlight.
Wiggle the red dot.
Any unsavory individuals get a red dot.
Yeah, you might to give this for them to shoot at sometimes. Sniper team 6, like those are fucking boys right there. Like you got to be like on it.
Yeah, it was a very good experience, and now I get to maybe do it a couple more times throughout the year. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time doing that. Outside of that, traffic was a pain. Like when I was trying to leave, traffic was just absolute ass. I had to sit in my car for an hour before I could move. And I was just like, oh, I don't like that. I want to go home. I want to sleep. I could not. I was stuck there for an hour. There is a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that was my traffic coming up to where I am now. Which, by the way, I think for like the disclaimer that we do at the beginning of the show, throwing my like traffic hatred rant just like as the backing sound for that, I think that would be kind of funny. Because I mean,
I don't remember if
I listened to that back over after.
Yeah.
No, I definitely did. I definitely threw some F-bombs in there. But
I'll check it. But it would be like a minute straight of the pod.
It was 44 seconds.
Disclaimer.
Or we could
it's
throw it in at
really
the end
funny.
or something like that. Because when the tractor was out of my way, I was like, I re-listened to that and I started laughing my ass off because I thought it was that funny. Like I was like, I was falling apart when I was fucking. I was having a goddamn mental breakdown.
I
That shit was
feeling
insane.
that
I
way
had like
on that fucking.
it was
trip
every
back.
turn, every fucking turn I made. It was like there's bullshit over here, and then there's bullshit over here, and then oh look at all this fucking shit, and it's like, dude, where's my gun? Where's my gun? I need it right now. Like having just. Oh man, I almost started slathering Joker paint, Joaquin Phoenix Joker paint on my face, and just being like, "Fuck this shit, dude. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore." What was the Robert De Niro's guys?
I don't want to deal with this.
Murray, I just don't care anymore.
I just want to listen to Talk Tuah featuring Hawk Tuah Girl. I don't want to do anything else.
I can't listen to the Talk to a podcast right now, Murray. And this is why I'm going to shoot you in the fucking face.
What if that's the plot of Joker 2? He got out of prison just to listen to Talk Tuah on his free time.
That would actually be the best thing. I think they could do with Joker 2. They should make Harley Quinn in that movie, fucking the Hawk Tuah chick, Raquel Welch or whatever her name is.
I think it's really funny that for some reason they give this lady a show when the only thing we know her from is saying a very vile phrase.
Logan Paul was the one that gave her the fucking show.
Yeah, but you know, it's
and
Logan
he's
Paul.
funding it through his like betting site or something. Like it feels like some like Gambino crime family style mafia shit. The way that the fucking Hawk Tuah podcast is being fucking funded.
Did you see the latest Mr. Beast news?
Didn't him and Logan Paul come out with like fucking Lunchables or some retarded shit like that? Yeah.
But guess what? Because he said this stuff is 100 times better than whatever Lunchables is making. Guess what?
What?
He's getting sued. He's getting sued so fucking hard.
Was it for name dropping Lunchables?
Yeah, he was like, this shit is 100 times better than Lunchables. And
of
then
course,
they
that's why.
sued his ass.
Yeah, it doesn't have like Prime in the Mr. Beastables fucking snacks or whatever. Yeah. Well, first of all, I gotta say this. I tried Prime once. Okay, it was the Bomb Pop Prime. I would have rather drank my own piss than had that fucking shit. That was horrible. It sucked, and it made me not even want to try any of the other. I don't know. It just tastes like liquefied fucking plastic that they put flavoring in, or something. Like I don't even know how else to describe that shit, dude. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your mom?
Yeah.
Is that your mom?
Yeah.
Get her on the show. Tell her what she thinks of the Mr. Beast Lunchables and the Logan Paul Lunchables.
You want me to ask real quick?
Yeah, ask her. Get her on the mic.
Hey. What's up? Do you like Logan Paul Prime?
No.
She says no.
The best answer.
Also,
Best answer.
do you like Mr. Beast Feastables?
No.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Two
Oh,
for
man.
two, man. That's wild.
Perfect, dude. This is the best. This is the best show we've ever done, just because of that alone, dude.
Hell yeah.
Really punching down.
She doesn't like the crazies in the food industry.
Yeah, well, I mean, given some of the shit Mr. Beast has been doing, I would consider him definitely one of the crazies, to put it very lightly.
That was the craziest thing I think we've done so far on my side.
Yeah, we should make our own Northwest Trenches podcast Lunchables, and it's like
It's just gravel.
it's rocks. It's rocks, and it'll be we'll do flavors of the world, flavor rocks, sticks, and like mud water, basically.
Yeah, instead of the Fiji spring, we get the Fiji pebbles on the bottom of the water.
Dude.
instead of like the cliff bars, we just chip off a piece of a cliff and put it in a bar form.
Yeah, dude, literal cliff bars.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh man. Oh, but yeah, like the whole Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, Lunchable ripoff. That shit's gonna make no money. I don't know what else to tell people. It's gonna make jack shit.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't think Prime was going to make any money, but it did, and I feel like there's enough dumbass Gen Alpha kids that will actually pester their mom and dad to spend their hard-earned money at the fucking hot dog rendering facility on that shit. So,
I know you're making sausages, but I need a strawberry pie.
Yeah. So, Dad, I know you just got done with working 72 hours, which is like, what, 3 days straight? Yeah. A collective 3 days at the hot dog factory.
Oh,
I need the new Mr. Beast Logan Paul fucking Lunchables, like, ASAP now.
I need them before my
Dad, I will
eyes
kill
bleed.
myself if you don't fucking give me the Logan Paul Mr. Beast Lunchables. Okay, I know where your gun is, and I'll put it in my mouth. That's how these kids are nowadays. No cap.
You love the Second Amendment, Dad? Let me just use it on my mouth.
Yeah, let me ruin your respect for the Second Amendment over Mr. Beast and Logan Paul fucking shitty diarrhea food or whatever the fuck.
I just know, like, all the meat in that is going to be the most processed bullshit ever. And it's literally going to kill a person if they eat, like, 3 of them in a day. There's no way around it. It'll just kill the person.
Yeah, it's going to be potted meat with fucking... I don't even fucking know. They're just it's potted meat with like hella sodium. Expecting it to be, because that's basically what Lunchables bologna. You remember like the bologna cheese cracker thing? That's basically what that fucking bologna was in those things. Was just potted meat with a shit ton of sodium.
I remember they had Oreos as a side product in there.
Yeah.
And then people are like, Oreos are not good for our kids. We need something else. And then they put vegan Oreos in it.
Oh, wow, vegan Oreos. Sugar is a vegan fucking product, okay?
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck?
There was this kid in my high school.
I have the fucking rays of God.
I know, you're getting
I'm even whiter
yet.
than I normally am in this fucking camera, dude. Holy shit. Just as a side thing, when I was getting my hair cut at the fucking barber today, 2 of the barbers there are Mexican.
Yeah.
And the one's nickname for me is Leche. It's because I have red hair and I'm fucking pale. But I'm like, hey, I've never had a nickname before. Who gives a rat's ass? So, poor Lefty was like, hey, see you around, Leche. And I was like, yep, see you around, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. But,
that would be my cartel name, too, El Leche.
But
yeah, what were you going to say? Sorry.
There was a kid in my high school, which is already too late in life to eat Lunchables. But he ate Lunchables every day. Every day of high school, he ate a Lunchable.
I'm pretty sure my sister did that well into high school, too. She started eating Lunchables in high school.
Dude, there is no caloric value in a Lunchable.
No.
So, that poor kid, he was like 7 foot tall and just a fucking twig. There was no muscle. There was no fat on this guy. It was just skeleton. And
imagine if
it was so sad. It was so sad because he could have been like a really good basketball player if he just had like proper food in his system.
Right.
But he was just a twig man. So if he like slipped the wrong way, he'd be out for a year or so.
Imagine watching that guy fall down the fucking stairs.
You hear like a bunch of jingling keys and cracking noises, and then you look down and he's like compacted like a Wall-E cube in the corner. Holy shit.
Dude. Imagine if I like because right now I'm on a cut in the gym. Imagine if I started bulking and I was like, yeah, my bulk is Lunchables. This is what we're Lunchables are kids' cuisine. It's how I'm going to fucking get through this 6-month bulk or whatever the
You would
fuck.
get jack shit done. It'd be like 1 pound of muscle at the most.
Uh-oh, I hear the police outside. Maybe that one was too radio. Oh my god, that one was too the fucking joke police were gonna get me.
I don't
No,
know.
we've made worse.
I don't know, man. If I made a fucking bazillion dollars, I would fucking buy a radio station.
A
put this
bazillion
show on
dollars?
there. Yeah, if I got a bazillion dollars from the Vegas trip, it's going straight into the pot.
What if that ends up being your forte? What if like being good at gambling like just becomes your thing?
You know, I would have to wear fancy suits as much as possible.
Yeah.
This chair would turn into a leather chair that would be very annoying. But, yeah, I could see that. I don't want that to
That
be
would
my
be-
future, but I could see it.
Yeah, I mean there are guys that like legitimately they go to Vegas and that's like what like they get somehow they get really good at gambling. I don't know how you get good at gambling, but and that's what they do. They like the casino, they'll put them in like a really nice fucking like penthouse and they'll be like, yeah, just gamble for us. It's like
Yeah,
alright,
I got
guess.
a Dan Blitzerian my way through life. I got to make
Yeah,
like
dude.
$3 million off of gambling.
Friend of the show, Dan Blazarian.
Yeah, dude. I think we've name dropped him like 3 times in 36 episodes.
Yeah, I can't even remember a time where we even brought him up. Like, I remember he was huge in like the YouTube drama shit for a while,
Yeah.
and then after a while, people stopped giving a shit, and now all I really about him is that he like faked being rich, and he paid like some insane amount of money. It was like $200,000 or some shit to be in one scene in like Zero Dark 30 or something like that. The fucking Benghazi movie, whatever
Yeah.
that one was called. I think that was Zero Dark 30.
Well, all right. I think that's the end of this week's podcast, episode 36.
Yeah.
This was Shane, my good old friend, and myself, Ronnie Guy, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yep, have a good one, folks.
Man, where the fuck is Mario Judah?